Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. It's time for Twins baseball. Next. Pablo Lopez gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
At the plate, number 60. And
leading
we are
off
set for baseball
Detroit,
here this evening.
the left fielder, number 60.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say,
Batting second,
ambush?
the second baseman. Zach
Standing in now,
McHenry.
Zach McHenry. No balls and a strike to count. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Lopez has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they called today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Nope. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question. Letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You run into the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2. That was good. So if we get his inning and the play started, Riley Green. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the 2-1 pitch. He is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Harry Ball, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Obradovich is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in speed.
Let's designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Tim Hu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ground ball to third. One there. Out. On the first. He's out. Ernie may have said it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Next for the Tigers, Christian Vasquez. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Struck him out.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And, guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the pitch today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In there, strike 1. Bounce it to the left side. Obradovich scoops it up. Throw on the first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off the inning, they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Line to the right side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So striding forward now, Royce Lewis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And it's fouled away.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
1-1 the count now. Count is 1-2 now. W leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And they won't list it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
That is better.
Well, there's a right field base hit right there. You have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down. And this is tough for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Holt is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
There's one. We made a ball in time, and just like that. Here's Javier Baez. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The shortstop, Javier.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Obradovich ranging up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Into the box, number 60. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. But they're on top 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, holding Obradovich. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 ball, no strikes to count. (2-0) for the Twins left fielder.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And the 2-1. Down the first baseline. This will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dan Robinson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. Fouled away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Darren Obradovich. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off with
First pitch coming. Here it is.
the second baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's ball
And he
2.
takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now back. The center field.
So here's the cleanup. Riley Green. He'll look to bounce back after striking out last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Nope,
and this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here.
Ball 4.
Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. We walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand roots at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra base.
Into the box now, number 4. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers the hard-hit line drive.
Torres is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A pause. And the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he comes back to get it. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Tim Cooley. They'll need him to get something going here.
Designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Meadows. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, number 22. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2
Count
strikes.
is 1 and 2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2 and 2. 2-2. Is in there. A called strike 3. The number 4 Minnesota hitter.
Tyler
W will try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Count 1-0.
1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Line drive to center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
In now, Royce Lewis as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. McHenry. So coming to the plate, Javier Baez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story is the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Swing and a miss, and they'll start the 5th the same way they ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Next up, Detroit, Yoan Moncada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for strike 1. Moncada, the former Chicago White Sox. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Plays off that time, and it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that through the swing, and there are 2 away now. Now that's ready once again. Number 60 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Flying toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to hard starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box, Zach McHenry. 1-0 the count.
No, that's
and
down.
2-0 now as this misses below the knee.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It lined up a foul ball. one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch ripped down the line. 2 and 2. Here it is. Himself another one. He picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Tigers strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gas right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Up next for Minnesota, right fielder Jordy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Number 4 moving to his left. 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota.
The next twin up, holding the fielder. First offering on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out for 5.
The 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he chased it in the dirt. Vasquez gathers, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Riley Green, grew up with 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Fouled off. And that misses 2 and 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2 and 2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Another full count offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Pops this one up. They'll put this one away for the first down of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's
Your
going
attention,
to
please.
Dan, you can certainly
Now
attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So digging in now, number 4. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Whoa,
Taken outside for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Ball that's outside.
Full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Racing back to center fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Stepping in now.
Outside, that's a ball.
So watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. W is there, and the side is retired. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on. Leading off the inning, Dan Robinson. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Good dog. Darren over the pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find a wall down near the 328 side. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now back.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, number 22. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Way outside. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Next will be the cleanup hitter.
Singled his last time up.
Yeah, just another simple single for the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in, Javier Baez, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts.
He might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the game, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. Won't get him. In now, Austin Meadows. Who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Left side, but well fouled. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
tack on one more to the Tigers. Leading off the inning, Royce Lewis. And they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Lewis.
And that misses inside 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Popped him up. Number 4 is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now back.
Digging in, Sean Obrador. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting out.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. At the plate, Shorty Holt.
The right fielder, number 13, Shorty Holt.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Leading off the inning, Riley Green. They'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Cole Hamels will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. He swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Ro, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. Now they did that.
Now in the box, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now, D-Ro, when you're starting to swing it like this, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitch, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over.
1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Ro, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty Z, D-Ro, I don't know what you think, but
Nope.
Game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters' meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's 4 for 13. He's taken him deep once. 3 runs already home here. Hit in the air down the right field line. Holt giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. In there at the knees, strike 1. Torres stands at second with no outs. Lifted in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Next for the Tigers.
Stepping into the box, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Andrew Miller enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
19.
Andrew got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's gone. A 2-run job by Yoan Moncada. 4th home run here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now. number 60. First pitch to him
out.
is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Miller, a 6'7" left-hander. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. If you don't hang around this long, if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Up next to the Tigers.
Standing in, Zach McHenry. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
McHenry.
Slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Skied into very shallow right. Holt has a play. And that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Coming to the plate now, Colby.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. That's a base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Robinson.
Into the box, Dan Robinson. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Hit in the air to right field. Meadows sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. The relay throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready now, Darren Obradovich.
Darren Obradovich.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. And it's fouled away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ready. Here's the first offering. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting, number 22.
Stepping in now, number 22. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high.
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
First baseman.
So stepping in, Tyler W. First delivery to him on the way. And fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-ball, 1 strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Grounded to first. And will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Twins do strike for 3. All come. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Meadows. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Strike taken up in the zone. High in the air out to center field. Number 22 is there, and he has it for the out. The next will be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Smoke for third. Lewis comes up with it. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away. Riding into the box, Christian Vasquez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
1-1.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And he goes to second with it. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Down in order go the Tigers, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Jose Alvarez is into the ball game now. It's going to make his 5th appearance of the season.
52. Jose Alvarez.
Striding in to start the 9th, Royce Lewis. And they'll need him to get something going here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batter.
Riding in once again, Sean Obradovich. Pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strike. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Green. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 13.
Into the box now, Jordy Holt. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Final strike for the Twins. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
batting, left fielder, Kobe.
Standing in now, Colby Obradovich.
1-0.
He'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
That's ball
Top,
2.
it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. So
Full
a full
count,
count
3-2.
now.
When a pitch is close to working to a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys.
Now
If he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for him.
Good.
First delivery to him on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. Obradovich is off at first with 2 away. Ball
Nope.
1.
That's inside.
Two-out, two-strike offering. Here it is.
Oh, that's off
And
the
he
plate.
lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Tossed behind the back. And now they'll hustle out there and tend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took. He could see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. From all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. A.J. Ramos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
This is popped up. Moncada on the move. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. 8-4 tonight. The Detroit Tigers used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Starting in the American League Central, the Tigers amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-4. The Brewers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-3. The Rays' first baseman, number 63, had 3 hits on the day, leading Tampa Bay to a win over Kansas City 3-2. The Chicago White Sox put together 10 total hits as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 3-2. The New York Yankees hit 3 long balls as they blew out the Jays 13-2. They now have 5 straight wins. The Baltimore Orioles pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-1. The Rangers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they destroyed the Angels 10-0. The Mariners held their opponent to just 2 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-0. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-1. Fernando Tatis grabbed 3 runs driven in, leading the Padres past the Marlins 7-4. The New York Mets got 18 hits as they pulled away from the Nationals 11-2. The Phillies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-1. The Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 3-2. The Cubbies got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers completed a short 2-game sweep as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-6. And that's our show on this Jackie Robinson Day. Should be a lot of great games as well as celebrations of the great number 42. Talk to you again tomorrow.